Navigating the teenage years can be a complex journey for both you and your children. Establishing clear boundaries is essential for creating a sense of security and promoting healthy growth. Adolescence is a time of exploration and self-discovery, marked by your child's growing desire for independence and identity. As they begin to test their autonomy, it becomes vital to define the parameters within which they can operate. Research consistently shows that teenagers thrive when they clearly understand what is expected of them. Steinberg, a researcher, wrote in 2010 that adolescents who see their parents as setting firm boundaries and rules are less likely to engage in risky behavior and are more likely to develop emotional and social maturity. An image that comes to mind perfectly from a study of an inner city school is one where there's a fence around the playground that has been removed for repairs, leaving the field open. And without clear boundaries, the children who go out to play stay close to the center of the field, uncertain and hesitant to explore. When the school placed a simple rope fence around the edge, or waiting for the new fence, the children immediately spread out and played freely across the whole field. The rope wasn't strong enough to keep them out, but the visible boundary gave them a sense of safety and told them where it was safe to explore. Your children are much the same. They need the reassurance of limits that protect them without stifling them. Boundaries aren't about control, they're about safety, trust, and love. When your children know what's expected, they can make decisions with confidence. Clear expectations act like a compass, helping them to tell right from wrong, especially when peer influence is a powerful and confusing force. Boundaries also open the door to honest communication. When you take the time to explain why certain rules exist, you show respect for your child's growing maturity. Smetana, another researcher in 2011, found that teenagers who discuss expectations with their parents are more likely to understand and accept them. This dialogue strengthens your relationship and helps your child take responsibility for their actions. Of course, boundaries must evolve as your child grows. Teenagers are learning to assert independence, so the goal is balance, structure without suffocation, in essence. Giving them choices within clear limits helps them feel trusted, respected, and secure. Consistency is key. When the rules shift unexpectedly, teenagers become anxious or confused about what's acceptable. Other researchers found that consistent boundaries build self-discipline and accountability, which are traits that will last them well into adulthood. Of course, consistency doesn't mean rigidity. Life changes, and so do your children. As they mature, revisit the boundaries that you've set. Talk about what's working and what needs to change. This flexibility models emotional intelligence and shows your children that empathy and structure can coexist. Ultimately, boundaries send a powerful message. You are safe and you are loved, and that's important. They're invisible fences that allow freedom within security, guiding your children as they learn to explore the world responsibly. The teenage years can be turbulent, but with structure and warmth and balance, your children will have the confidence to take risks, learn from mistakes, and grow into thoughtful, capable young adults.